Today, we are talking about one of the most dangerous words in your vocabulary, and it's a word you use every single hour. I'm serious. So today, we are talking all about should statements, how they're sneaky, how they're dangerous, and how they are making you feel like crap. Stick around. Hey y'all, welcome back. In case you are new here or we don't know each other, my name is Dr. Allison and I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I've seriously made it my life mission to simplify psychology, to break down the science and everything I know as a psychologist to help you, yes, you, live a healthier and more meaningful life. Now, every single day, right here in this office, on this couch, something pretty amazing happens. A client will be mid-story when all of a sudden they stop, they pause, they smile, and then they start talking, but in a little bit of a different direction. And these moments, something pretty cool happens. And it's because my client in that moment has caught themselves using a word that is, well, sort of not really allowed in my office, and that is the word should. And when these moments happen, I have to be honest, I sort of have my proud therapist moment, because it means this person has realized how dangerous the word should is, and they have now been intentional about their language and saying something else. And I want you to start having these moments. But first, let's talk about the word should. Why is it so problematic? Why is it so dangerous? We say it all the time. I should do this. I should have known better. I shouldn't have said this. I should have gone. I should have started sooner. We say that word a lot, literally every hour, if not every 5 minutes. So what's the problem? Well, here's the deal. Most of us use the word should because we think it will be motivating. We think it's going to drive our behavior or get us to do something that we're supposed to do. I should work out. I should eat healthier. I should go to that. So yes, in theory, reminding yourself of healthy behavior seems like a good thing. But this word should, it isn't just not motivating. It's actually the opposite. The word should can contribute to so much shame and disappointment. It often highlights or really exacerbates feelings of inadequacy or, again, shame. I keep saying that word because that is the most relevant word when we talk about should statements. So why? Why does the word should bring up shame? Well, there's a second half to should statements. We don't actually say them out loud, but we often think it in our head. And you might not realize you're doing it. It's likely very unconscious, but there's a second half and it sounds like this. I should work out more, but I don't because I'm lazy. I should call that person, but I'm a crappy friend, so I'm not going to. I shouldn't have procrastinated on this, but I always do this because I suck. Right? You don't actually say that second half out loud, but it's implied, and your brain goes there before you even know it. And that's the kicker. That's what makes should statements so damaging. So right now, I want you to kind of stop, and I want you to just take a breath, and I want you to listen to a few of these phrases. I should try harder. I should go. I shouldn't have said that. I should have known better. I should eat healthier. Did you just feel a surge of motivation and energy? Did you just feel pumped up and ready to do those things? No. My guess is you actually felt deflated and a sense of dread, and you may have even noticed that your body started to sink down. And that is the impact of should statements. And you're having that happen all day long. It might be at this point that you're like, okay, so if I'm not supposed to say should, like what am I supposed to say? What's a healthier thing to do? I'm so glad you asked. The key is to make your language value-driven and intentional rather than shame and guilt-filled. So examples of that might be this. Instead of I should, I'd like to, I want to, it's important to me, I've made a commitment, this is a priority. Even in that language, you start to hear a shift. We're not saying I should, but we're starting to highlight why these things are important. I want to, I'd like to, it matters, it's a priority, I'm committed. This language is not shaming, it's not blaming, and it's not going to lead you to feel defeated and discouraged before you even start. I can think of a very recent example because as I try to disclose often, yes, I'm a psychologist, and yes, I know all these skills, but I still have to be intentional about them in my own life. Earlier this week, I had had a particularly long day, and I got home from work and was sort of coordinating with my husband for the plans the next day and who was doing what and who was getting the baby and all that good stuff. And it was my turn, my morning, to be able to go to the gym. But y'all, I was tired. I was not feeling it. I did not want to work out. And all of a sudden I'm sitting there and I say, ugh, like I should go. And I do that eye roll. Anyone who knows me knows that eye roll is usually there. And instantly when I say that I should go, my body sinks down. I feel a sense of dread and discouraged and defeated because my butt ain't going to the gym the next morning. So in that moment, it takes me about 30 seconds before I realize that I'm saying the word should. And then I stop and I catch myself. And then I have to make a decision. Do I want to change that language or do I want to change that plan? And so then what I decided to say instead of I should go is, it's important to me. I've made this a commitment. I'm going to go. Now that didn't make me yippee, like jump up and be so pumped to go to the gym, but it changed the emotions that were present and it reminded me why I want to do that behavior, why it's important, why it's a priority. And then my actions are based on my values, not some value that's out there that, I don't know, is just going to lead me to feel discouraged. Language matters. If you watch my videos at all, then you know that. The way you talk to yourself up here, it makes a huge difference in the way that you feel. And that word should is sneaky and dangerous, and it is weaseling its way into your language. So I want you to be thoughtful. What kinds of things do you should about? Health, fitness, relationships, anxiety, work, productivity, your body? What things are you shouldn't have, should know better? What things are you doing that about? And be honest with yourself. How do you feel about those things? My guess is not very motivated or excited or energized. So I'm going to give you some homework because I don't want you to just watch this video and then go back to saying should statements. Here's what I want you to do. Forward this video to somebody, a friend, a family member, a coworker, someone who you can kind of tag team with, and ask them to be your accountability partner for the word should. All right? Send them this video and decide that the two of you are going to watch and notice and redirect how much you say the word should. Sometimes we don't even notice our language and it takes a friend or someone supportive to send a whoa, 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 which is what happens in this room on this couch. So that is it for this week. I will be back soon with a brand new video. I say this every single video, but I mean it, and I want to repeat myself. I am so appreciative and grateful that you chose to spend today with me here on my channel. If you want more good stuff like this, more simplified psychology, head to my website, drallisonanswers.com. There is lots of good stuff that I don't share here on YouTube. And of course, like this video, subscribe, because then you can be the first to know about brand new videos. All right, y'all, get serious, get committed about the language that you use because it impacts the way that you feel. So try to do it differently this week and watch out for those should statements. All right, see you back for a new one in a couple weeks. Bye-bye.